So we were in the Whataburger drive-thru line, and we were about 3 cars away from paying, when right in front of us, a police car is pulling somebody over right in front of us. So Cody jumped out to start to film and to assess the situation.
I don't think he can see me. Is he looking at me? I can't tell because the windows are tinted. If you could see me. Can you see him? Can you see him? I can't see him at all. Is it an old guy?
So as you know, the cops are not going to tell us anything what's going on. So we have to kind of look at the situation and try to figure it out. So sometimes we don't get it right at the very moment, and sometimes we get it right away. So we're looking at the clues, and we see that there's 2 cars detaining a man that's sitting still inside his car. And that was kind of odd to us, that he was still sitting inside his car.
They got this guy on the side of the road. I was over here.
They're not telling us to move at all.
Before she went live. He was stopped. He was asking about drinking. I came up and started recording him. I said, told the guy basically it wasn't none of his business. So when I get over here, he goes back, comes back out, tells the guy he needs to get out of the car to talk to him. You know what that's about. He's going to detain him. And he's asking about searching.
He refused to get out of the car? That was brave.
And now another car is pulled up.
They're
blocking 2 lanes of traffic.
Why is he stopped here? Like, why'd they stop him here? This is a weird place to stop.
See, this is where I kind of got the idea the guy was drunk, because it was a very odd place indeed to stop. He was stopped right here. It was just odd that he just stopped right in the middle of the intersection, and he didn't pull around or get into the Whataburger parking lot. He just stopped.
Hit that like button, guys.
Now we're waiting to see what happens when these guys get out of the car and what happens.
Yep. Oh, yeah. This guy right here was, they stopped him, right? He stopped right here, right? And they were asking about guns and stuff. They wanted him to consent to a search. He said no. They asked him to get out of the car. He said no.
At this point, we still don't know what's going on. They never let people just sit in their car and wait. They usually just drag them out. So what's going on here?
I'm cold. You're supposed to be filming instead of eating.
I know. I mean, what am I going to film? And sitting there?
I know. That's true. Oh, it's so cold.
I'm going to start filming when they walk out.
Yeah, that's when you should. Where are these guys are all over the place.
I felt really bad for these homeless people because it was such a cold night. And at this point, we're still brainstorming, trying to figure out what's going on. Why are the cops just letting him sit in his car like this? We didn't know. So we were just going to wait and try to figure it out.
So the guy listened to you, huh? Because you told me to get back in the car with the cop mad at you?
Yeah. I told him, I said, you don't have to let him search your car. And he walked back over here. He's not in here. I guess he tried to come up with a story or to tell this guy.
He didn't have to tell him anything.
He came up to him like this right here. Like right here's his car.
Right.
He tried to put his face up to where he didn't want me to hear what he was saying.
Right.
Because I could tell the guy what to do.
Right.
He's trying to be real low-key with it. I just started yelling. I said, hey,
well, what are we waiting for?
You don't have to submit to a search. And you don't have to get out of the car to talk to somebody.
What are we waiting for? I mean, is it over? Is he detained or what?
Well, he's obviously detained. He's got 2 cars behind him.
Yeah, but for what?
That we don't know. He walked up and asked the guy if he was drinking.
Walked up to him while he was sitting in his car?
No, he wasn't sitting in his car. He was driving the car. It's on the road. Walked up to him and started asking about if he was drinking.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait, let me ask you a question. He's stuck, and the guy pulled up behind him. Or
no, he was driving. The cops followed him and pulled him over.
Oh, I see. Look, that guy's going to steal something on the back of that truck. I thought he was.
Human trafficking. Well, his name and badge number was he refused to give it.
Hang on to the very end because the joke is really going to be on us.
Do I? Is that your homeboy? That's his homeboy. That's his homeboy.
How do you know?
Because he just sort of mouthed it to me. What's this about? Uh-oh. Oh, no, this is going to go bad. This is going to go bad. Oh. I think he should stay in his car. What do y'all think? Should he stay in his car? He shouldn't.
And then we saw it. It was a thin blue
Don't talk
line.
to them.
And it allowed this guy,
talk to
this
them.
drunk guy, allegedly, make it all the way to his wife's Yukon. All the way.
He just, oh, that was a smart move. He just moved from this car to this car. Whoa.
But it was the blue line that
Yes.
helped him.
Did you see that? Who's going to move this car now?
We didn't know if it was she that was connected to the police department or if he was connected to the police department. But one of them was definitely connected. So this allegedly drunk guy was allowed to leave his car and get into his wife's vehicle. And of course, it would never be called the blue line. It would be called officer's discretion. Not only that, but that blue line protected the car too. It kept it from getting towed. The wife was allowed to take it and put it onto the Whataburger property. That would never happen for me or you.
What's the point in that?
I don't know. I don't know. This is like, now he's not going to get his...
What are you trying to gain by doing this?
What is this?
They pay you to do this type of shit?
What happened? No, what happened? I'm so confused.
She's let him drive off the car.
I guess so.
What is your name and dad's name?
Oh wow. Okay, so that was a move. That's going down in history. This is gonna be the best video ever. I can't believe it. This is so.
Motherfucker called this woman out in the middle of the damn night.
The point of it is that he got out of a DWI. They're going home. The car's
And
not
do you
getting
see it?
towed,
That blue line's
and
still there.
everybody's happy.
Look at that officer joking and having fun with the allegedly drunk man.
He looks a little-
They just saved that man about $25,000 worth of lawyer fees and fines. Officer discretion. Or is it the blue line? But I know one thing for sure. That wouldn't happen to me or you.
Say what's the point?
And they're just having a good old time over there, aren't they? And that's absolutely about all I can take of this. Because it's just not fair. It's not fair. I would never, ever, ever have something like this happen to me where I got out of a DWI. But of course, I'm not connected in any way. So, there you go, people. Officer discretion. They have more power than the judges, the jailers, everybody.